Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Prophecy of Pendor. Now, when we left off, we had a very nice, positive end to the episode, which was, of course, creating our own faction. And that faction is, of course, called the Tea Time Troublemakers, the most deadly force in Pendor. As we all know, tea time is one of the most deadly times of the day, and you need to be careful. You never know when there'll be a troublemaker appearing out of nowhere and deciding to steal your biscuits. Well, whatever the case, so let us move into the town here. We need to speak to the guildmaster post-haste, because what we really want to do is get an enterprise, because obviously we had a bad relation with Duke Brennus, who was the previous lord of this here fief. And, well, we definitely need to create something here, an enterprise of sorts. Let's see, is this actually good? Yes, this is fantastic. Now, I was really kind of a bit worried about doing this, but I think eventually we are really going to need the money, so I'm going to try and start converting our bakeries into weavery and dye works all across the land as we go. But right now, let's do that. 10,000 is just frittered away, just like that. That's pretty bad. Okay. Well, otherwise, as you can see, we currently have the training ground already underway. That's going to take another 28 days. And other than that, what we want to do is we want to head... Well, what are we going to do first? I guess what we could do is head into the castle and create our own knighthood order, because what I did was I took a look and I thought to myself, if we create our own culture, isn't that going to mean that if we create our culture to simulate empire units, or simulate the empire's culture in general, then our noblemen are only going to be applicable towards the empire's troop upgrade tree. So, in other words, we are going to be unable to create our own custom knighthood order later on in the game. At least that's what I've understood it as. I may be incorrect, but I feel as though it would be a rather nice idea anyway to try out a custom knighthood order. So, we are going to head into the steward here. Hello there! Hello, yes. Now, I do want to head over to the war room. I want to create a chapter of a knighthood order. Yes? Am I doing this correctly? Yes, I think so. And create a new order from Pendor Knights. Oh yes, here we go. Let's do this. There you go. So that is 20,000 dinars and 1 qualis gem that has been lost right there. Very nice to see that we have... oh yes, here we go. Order of... Wait a minute. What is it currently? Order of Knights of Beartild the Deathbringer. Okay. Little bit too much, but I think we're probably going to go for something like Order of the Pleasant Fluffy Care Bears. I mean, that seems to really go with our faction name, and of course I'm completely kidding, but I was tempted. Was very tempted, because I know how most of you really loved the Tea Time Troublemakers name, so I thought I would just press your buttons a little more. Obviously, we are going to have a little bit of mercy here, and we're going to go for some other name. So, Order of the Sanguine Legion sounds like a rather nice name to me. What? Oh wow, what will your Order Knights be called? Okay, well, let's call it Order Knight, shall we? No. Okay, so let's go for, let's go for Blood Knight. And we will go for Blood Knights. I mean, okay, just adding an S on the end. Okay, that's perfectly fine. And what will our sergeant be called? Well, I guess we'll just go for Blood Sergeant, or otherwise known as Useless Unit. Maybe. Maybe something along those lines. Or Cannon Fodder. Well, yes, I think right now Blood Sergeant will be fine. Blood Knights and Blood Sergeants as well. There we are. That sounds good to me. I hope. Yeah, because you can't have tea time without blood, obviously. So, let's now head onward. Long live the Sanguine Legion Order and its faithful knights, and its faithful Blood Knights and Blood Sergeants, established on August 28th, 355, by the wise and honorable Beartild the Deathbringer. We probably need to change that as well to something tea-related, but yes. Let's see now. Okay. I have never done this before, so this is going to be relatively amusing to actually see what we can do with it and how we can manage it. So, let's head on into our steward once again. Hello. I would like to go to the war room. Oh my. Okay, so full disclosure right here, I have modified the durations of the training, so it will no longer take 100 days, it will take, I think, 8, or something along those lines. If I've done it correctly, then obviously, then it will be absolutely fine. So, we can't currently view our noble recruits because, of course, we don't have a training ground here. And I have not yet returned to our wife, Lady Alexia, who, of course, has the ministership, and she will obviously deal with all of that business-related stuff. So, let's see here. I don't want to induct my troops just yet, but I would like to improve the quality of the Blood Knights. Yes? Wait a minute. Let's just make sure that I'm doing this correctly here. So I can't improve the quality of the Blood Sergeants, I can only improve the quality of the Blood Knights. Okay. I want to improve the equipment of my Blood Knights. Okay, let's take a look at this. I want to purchase new mounts. Better weapons. Okay, certainly deserve better armor. Let's just take a look and see what's actually going on here. Oh my. Okay, so we actually get a huge amount of different options here. Let's go for some exceptional body armor because we just have to. We have to get the most fabulous gear, don't we? So, let's see. Oh my. Okay, so this is what they start off with. Leather armor, leather boots. As you can see, it will take 14 days to upgrade these guys. That's a lot better than it used to be, I think. I'm actually unsure. I've not tried it before, but yes. I have apparently reduced the duration, but yes, as we can see here, this is the best armor. 86,000 it's going to cost. Or is it the best armor? No. The heraldic plate armor is actually the best, as far as I can tell, but you can basically get them anything you want, and most of these are 82,000, so we're probably not going to be doing anything along those lines just yet, because what I would like to do is improve the quality of our Blood Knights first. So, improve the Blood Knights. Wait a minute. There are a couple of different ways to do this. For 10,000 gold and 30 prestige, you will raise the strength and agility by 2 each and increase all weapon proficiencies by 10. Yeah, that's not actually going to work out too well for me, because what we can otherwise do, I think, I have decided that Sir Jocelyn is going to be the one to train our knighthood order. Let's see. Yes, there we go. I would like you to train the knights and sergeants of the Sanguine Legion. I would gladly do that. I guess I can teach your Blood Knights and Blood Sergeants a few tricks. How long shall I train them? 4 weeks. Give them your best. And there he goes. I should be ready to report in about 28 days. Okay, so that is going to be very, very tricky indeed. And we actually have lost Sir Jocelyn now, so that's going to be a little bit worrying, but he's gone off for a greater cause, of course. So, let's get some food. And of course we will be making our way back to Lady Alexia. It's about time that we went back to see her after all. And let's just sell a couple more pieces of loot here. Don't really need that horse. We could sell these books because, yeah, I don't believe our companions can take advantage of them. If they could take advantage of them, then I would definitely say, yes, oh yes, we must get them to read. But let's just take a look here. So, we are now the Marshal, by the way, as well. I'd like to ask you something. Can you read a book? No, you can't read a book, so that's unfortunate. How do you feel about the way things are going? Oh, he's happy about everything. That's actually rather nice. But otherwise, yes, it doesn't appear as though he can read a book. No, he can't read a book, so I'm pretty sure we can just sell those books now. No problem there. Now, I am leaving Avondor with 133 units. It's not actually very good, but it's the best we can currently do because, of course, right now, I have no one else. I really don't. So let's see. Oh my. You overhear 2 young farmers talking about a heroic adventurer who is leading a peasant revolt. You know what that means? Oh yes, I think you do. That means we have the opportunity to find another Qualis gem, and I think the peasants usually spawn around here. So I'm going to try and go down there. This is going to be very, very difficult indeed. But we're going to try our very best. Maybe we'll be able to take them on with 8 units. Maybe? No, probably not. Well, we're going to try it anyway. Okay, so I have made my way back to Poinsbrook, because I thought it would be a nice idea to speak to Lady Alexia, of course, and as you are my chief minister, I wish to speak to you about affairs of state. Ah, yes. There we go. It is time for you to assume the throne of your new kingdom. Do you swear upon this crown to accept the duty to fairly rule the peoples who have sworn their oath of loyalty to you? Maybe. Do I? I'm not entirely sure. If I can crush them under boot, then yes. And maybe throw hot tea in their face. But, yes. I think I probably will. Ooh, hello there. Okay, so yes, this is exactly what I was referring to. The various cultures. We are, of course, going to be taking the chalice, I feel, because that will then mean that we will follow the old kings of Pendor, and we will only be able to recruit Pendorian knights and various other noblemen. So let's do that. There we go. We gain a royal crown and a Pendor king helm. Oh yes, that's fantastic. So there we have it. Now, let's see. There we go. We can change our kingdom color. We can hire a mercenary company, which I actually think we may want to do. And let's see. What are we going to change it to? Seashell tan? Sandy brown? I have no idea what any of these are right now. Okay, blue, green, dark blue, black. Okay. Spring green, steel blue sounds pretty cool. Let's go for some steel blue. Why not? Maybe we could check it? Okay, that looks way too much like Ravenstern. That actually is exactly the same as Ravenstern, I feel. Well, I think Ravenstern is a little bit darker, I suppose. But right now, yes, probably not the greatest thing ever, is it? No. Let's change it to yellow. Does anyone have yellow? I think the Empire has a kind of yellow. What about violet? I think violet sounds pretty good to me. So let's just go with that. No one else has it, as far as I'm aware. And let's see, what else do we want to go for here? Well, we definitely want to get a companion, but not just yet. So let's get a mercenary company. How about some unicorn knights? Sir Timothy's knights were hired by King Bertild. Oh, yes. That's fantastic. Very nice. So, is there anything else I want to do here? Not particularly. No? No? Not particularly. No. Okay. So, otherwise, there is a knighthood order at Avendor, and we have... Wait a minute. We have a training grounds here. So what we can do is we can speak to our seneschal, gain a couple of noblemen, and then we can take them back there. Yes. We can take them back there once our trainer skill has done a good job. Let's try and get as many as we can. Obviously, we're going to be spending a lot of money right here. Let's leave about 60 left. How many have we actually taken? I'm actually unsure. 54. Okay, that's not bad. Now, we do have Sir Timothy's knights that are going to be following us around. We have Knights of the Unicorn, Rangers, and Maiden Warriors. Not bad, if I do say so myself. And we have another Snake Cult army also doing their thing. Okay, so there we go. Violet seems pretty nice. No one else has that. So that's pretty nice, I've got to say. And otherwise, I think we can just make our way onward. Oh, hello there. Here we go. We have been awarded an achievement. You are hailed as the Rogue King now, as you have boldly declared yourself sovereign of your own kingdom. Your brashness wins you +1 leadership. Oh yes, I definitely will need that. Thank you very much for that. That's great. Okay, so otherwise, what we will want to do is try and level up as many of these units as we can. Obviously, as you can currently see, we already have 23 leveled up. And I'm actually unsure whether these fellows will catch up with us in due time or whether I actually need to wait for them. I'm not too sure about that, but I guess we'll find out as time goes on. We could head into Rain and see what's going on there, but I don't know whether it's even worth it, to be honest. So let's make our way over. I think I may want to go to Senderfort. I think I received word about a tournament there, so it might be an idea to do one of those. We actually could do it because we are no longer at war with anyone, so we have the opportunity and the time. So let's see. Can I head over here without being attacked by any of these guys? Yes. Might be lucky enough. Oh, hello there. The Fjerdsvane have declared war against us. Against the tea time troublemakers. Oh no, they don't like tea time apparently, but maybe they're trying to protect tea time. That could be it. That could be it. There is a tournament here, so I am going to be partaking in it, yes. Thank you. Oh, we have a bow. That's not good. That is not good at all. Okay, so a club will be our weapon of choice. Yes, there we go. Some nice damage here. Maybe I'm able to deal a little bit more. Come on. Yes, take out that adventurer. Thank you very much. Now, let's see. Maybe we'll be able to deal some damage to this guy. No, not... Oh, a little bit. A little bit. Come on. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. There we go. As long as our team wins, I don't particularly mind what happens right now. And it's taking my mind off the fact that we may indeed have a problem with the Fyrdsvein, because no doubt they are going to rush to Avendor. I did place quite a few units in there, so we should be fine for a little bit of time, but obviously I just wanted to get my knighthood order going, I guess. That was pretty much the one thing I wanted to do, and now of course we're going to have a rather hilarious time of things, because, well, I am going to have no opportunity to eliminate these guys with these throwing weapons. Wait a minute, they are throwing weapons. Hello there. Oh yes, I have throwing weapons. So you are going to have some difficulty, sir. Yes. Maybe? Are you going to have difficulty? No! How dare you? How dare you? You cannot do such a thing. Oh no, this is not good. I am never going to be able to do it. Wait. Wait. Can I actually... I'm unsure whether I can block with this and go two-handed. I'm pretty sure I can't go two-handed with this. So let's just try and see if we can... Maybe a move out of the way. No. Ah, of course. Of course he is deciding to only go after me. That's rather unfortunate. There is a two-handed sword here, but I'd like this club. Ah, of course. Of course. We decide to pick up the club, and then he decides to attack us. I think that was actually the hero adventurer that defeated us, but I guess we do have more important things to worry about right now, so I guess that's not too bad, but I really would have liked the 20,000 that we would have gotten from that. Okay, so now moving through Fyrdsvein territory is going to be worrisome. Reasonably worried about that, I suppose. Okay, so, hello. Are there any Fyrdsvein vassals in the vicinity? If not, then this is going to be amusing. Potentially amusing, shall we say. So let's get some squires, and then we'll get some knights next time. But right now, what we want to do is put these guys into the garrison. And we're going to be retrieving some Empire armored crossbowmen. How many do we want? I suppose we'll just take 60, and then we'll take 40 legionnaires. And then how many? Okay, we'll just take another 50 of those and various other units, I guess. We need to leave some in the garrison to defend, don't we? Okay, so let's take some squires just to level them up in the background. Let's get Anson down there because, of course, he is our medic. And we are now going to be attempting to take Mr. Maya Castle, which is... Oh, wow, it actually has 311 units, really? Wow, that's actually pretty impressive. Well, I suppose the first thing we can do is attack this guy. We definitely... hello there! Sir Timothy's Knights are going to be helping us as well. Fantastic. So, yes, we will teach the Fyrdsvein a very harsh lesson. And the lesson is, do not interrupt our tea time. That's all I can say about that. So, let's get our archers in a nice position here. And, well, we do currently have his units as well. Oh my, we have a lot of cavalry. I was not anticipating this many cavalry, but okay. Okay, sounds good to me. Let's get some archers forming ranks there. Let's get the infantry a little bit in front. We only have 10 or so of them, so I suppose we could just tell them to charge in a little bit more. And now, I think is our horse crippled? It seems to be moving a little bit slower. I'm actually unsure why that is, but I guess we can just charge in our cavalry as well. There doesn't seem to be much waiting around with the Fyrdsvein right now. We are going to be using our throwing weapons a little bit more, though. Yes, look at that damage. Oh yes, we actually eliminated one of them as well. That is impressive. Come on, let's take him out. Nope, not going to happen. Maybe we're able to throw it. Yes, there we go. We eliminated him. Very nice indeed. We actually weakened him up, and then our horse took him out. So it's actually rather nice to have a mercenary company helping us for once. And obviously that does draw a little bit more into the fact that we need a vassal relatively quickly. So I'm going to just consult a few things. I'm going to do a little bit of research on that, and then in the next episode, that is when we will be making a couple of our companions, maybe one or two, a vassal, and then we'll see where that goes. Obviously, I'd really like Lethal Duran to become one, but he's currently off telling everyone how great we are and how great tea time actually is. So, yes, that's probably bad idea to do that and then create our own faction, but it was reasonably bad timing, I have to say, but I guess it's okay because we are only at war against one faction. We actually do have some very reasonable right to rule, so I'm actually really surprised about that, but, well, what can you do? What can you do? Some people just don't like tea time, I guess. So, yeah, I don't know why, because, I mean, biscuits? How can you not like biscuits? Oh, well. So, yes, we did lose a couple on the mercenary party, but that really isn't anything to worry about. He did manage to escape as well, which I have to say is gravely disappointing. I would have loved to have taken him prisoner, but, well, not much to do about that, is there? So, let's just take a little bit of loot. And we are now going to be moving on to Mistmire Castle. Hopefully, Sir Timothy will be helping us. Oh, Bloodsword, you are irritating, aren't you? Yes, he's going to decide to be quite the negative Nelly, isn't he? But luckily enough, Anson is with us, and he will take 2 hours to build the ladders. That is absolutely insanely fast. I really do like that. Ooh, here we go. A couple of Fierdsvain coming in there. And Sir Timothy is going to be joining us in the battle. Now, thankfully enough, it is a ladder castle. Oh my. That's not particularly good. We only have 20 archers here. Okay, well, I guess the best thing we can do with them is put them up here. And put our infantry back here. It's actually spoiling quite a bit of our tactic right now. To have Sir Timothy with us is spoiling the fact that many of our units are actually crossbowmen, and they are incredibly good. Now, bear in mind that we cannot form ranks with our archers right now, because, well, it is a siege, as far as I'm aware. And maybe we don't have enough archers to be able to do that, so yeah, a little bit worried about this, I have to say. Well, let's see. Let's get our cavalry and our infantry over here. And we're going to be getting a little bit forward here. Need to be somewhat careful. Wow, this is actually a pretty good ladder, I've got to say. Maybe we could just charge straight on in here. Maybe. Maybe not, maybe not, no. It doesn't seem that good to me. Well, yes, we get instantly focused as soon as we head up the ladder here, so a little bit worried about that, I have to say. Okay, well, let's do our very best. Let's try and get up here a little. Wow, there's a lot of Fierdsvain Berserkers here, isn't there? Wow, fantastic amounts of them in actual fact. There's 5 of them right at the bottleneck. Come on then. Come on then. Yeah, get shot. Yes, I want you to get shot by all of my units, please. Okay, let's see. Oh no, I'm taking a lot of damage. Taking a lot of damage, but we're also dealing quite a bit. Sir Timothy was already eliminated. My shield has already been destroyed. Maybe Mistmire was not the way to go. Yeah, maybe it wasn't. Right now, Sir Timothy being with us is causing us a grave deal of casualties in actual fact, because if we had more crossbowmen, we would actually be in a very good spot right now. So I think we might actually want to retreat here. I think we might want to, in actual fact. Oh yes, I forgot about that. I actually did forget about the renown being lost there, but I suppose that's not too bad. Yeah, the main problem was Bloodsword getting in there. If he had not gotten in there, he would not have been able to, well, organize any of the forces in there either. So, hello there. There appears to be a unique spawn attempting to attack us. Okay, well, we are just gonna make our way over to Avendor. Maybe we should just play defensively? Not too sure about that. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. In the next episode, we will be making a couple of our companions vassals, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we can then employ them in our campaign against the Fierdsvain. So, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.